Wow, I can't believe it's a week before Christmas. Don't let that stop you from burning all those holiday extra calories. Let's get our camera on. Hi, Pam here, your personal fitness trainer. Finally, my video on how to slim your hips and thighs. I have Jared, my cameraman, here today.
Hey.
There he is. Anyway, for these exercises today, I'm going to show you beginner and intermediate levels depending on where you are with exercise. First, you need to warm up, and I will be doing some warm-up exercises from before, and I added a couple new ones. Please refer back to my How to Firm and Lift Your Butt video on how to do these exercises, warm-up exercises properly. So, my first exercise is called a low side-to-side lunge. I will say, for warm-ups, you want to do at least 5 to 15 minutes, depending on the person. So just do many reps each one. Next one is called walking high knees. All right, next one is called hip crossover. You want to hold on to something for this. And I'm crossing just for like a 3-second hold. Counting 1, 2, 3. Just going to loosen the outside of your hips. 1, 2, 3. Really feel that one. You do it. 1, 2, 3. The last one. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. And walking high kicks, alternating with a flex foot. It'll loosen up your hamstrings. Do another low side-to-side lunge here. Okay, and my last one, I did this before. Forward and back leg swing. Straight leg and a flex foot. Good, other side. Okay, good job on the warm-up exercises. Again, if you want a little bit more detail and on why we do them and how to do them properly, just refer back to that video. So, for the first Slim Your Hips and Thighs video, I'm going to do the beginner move, and this is called plie. I'm sure everybody's all heard of plie, which is a ballet move. Watch what I'm going to do. My feet are wide, and my feet are pointing outward a bit. Now, without doing the weight, I'm going to have my arms up like this. Now watch. I'm going down, coming up, down, coming up. Do you notice how I'm straight? I'm going down with a straight back. So for the beginner level, you would want to do as many of these as you're able to do, like high reps, maybe like 20 or more. Whatever you want to do, you want to feel that you're getting a burn right there in the front of your thigh. All right, now the next one is going to be more intermediate, and it's going to be with the weight. And with these, with the weight, we call them wide stance squats. So I'm just going to grab an 8-pound weight, and the cameraman can move with me there for that. All right, and so here we are. Now there's 2 different ways you can hold this weight. You may hold it like this, cradle it in your hands, or you can hold it like that. It's up to you, whatever you prefer. So here we go. I'm going to cradle it. I'm going to show you a couple different positions. So I'm going to cradle it here, and holding the weight, here I go. Same thing. Going up and down. Again, up and down. I'll turn around this way and show you how it looks that way. Up and down. Here we go. Up and down. And that is working the front part of your thigh. You really feel those. Again, do as many repetitions with the weight that you feel the burn in your muscle. If you don't feel a burn, you're not going to get the result that you're looking for. So the next one. All right. Next one is called forward lunge. First one's going to be more beginner. I'm going to do a forward lunge, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to alternate touching my elbows like that. So watch what I'm going to do. Stepping forward, I'm lunging, and I'm switching my arms. I'm lunging. And what you want to do is you want to focus your eyes straight ahead on something, because if you don't, you will lose your balance. That's for anything. You always look at a point on the wall, but you want to focus your eyes straight. I'm going to do one this direction, show you a sideways view. Here we are. There we go. Focusing straight ahead. Some object, something on the wall. All right, so that's beginner. And again, do as many as you can till you feel like you really worked out your thigh. The next one will be with a weight. And grab the weight over here. And same thing. You can either, two weights for these. Two. It's always two. So you're going to hold the weights in your hands like this. And holding them, hammer grip, I'm going to lunge. Alternating. Lunge. And lunge. Holding the weights. Again. Lunge. I'll do it one more time. Lunge. You're just going to go down as far as you're able to. All right? If you don't do them, start out with the easy one, and then later, when you feel you've mastered that, you definitely want to move on to the free weights. Okay? Definitely, because once it gets too easy, you've got to go up, and you want to start working with the weights. All right, good job on that. All right, next one is, this is called side lunge, knee up. And I'm going to do first the beginner move, and then I'll do the intermediate. So watch what I'm doing, and I'll show you two different views. Both of my feet are going to be pointed straight ahead. So watch. I'm lunging, and I'm lifting my knee up as I lunge. Watch. Knee. Now, do you notice? Look how I'm sitting back. Sitting back, and I'm putting my hands on my knee. I'm going to show you the other view from the back. Here we go. So I'm sitting back, up with my hands on my knee, and I'm sitting. Up, and I'm sitting. Okay, now I'm going to shift to the other side. Here we go. Knee, up. Here we are. Sit, up, sit. Here we go. And sit. I'll do one more from the front. Here we go. There we are. Do you notice? See how that's working that muscle? Look at it, if you can see it. Feet are straight ahead. Okay, that was really good. All right, next one is with a weight. So, I'll grab the 5-pound weight. So, with this one, you can do the grip before. You can cradle it, or you can hold it like this. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. Both are fine. It's just whatever you prefer. So I think this time I'll hold it like this. I'm going to do the same exact thing, but with the weight. So watch what I'm doing. Here I am, but then I'm stepping. Instead of putting my knee up like I did the other way, stepping in. Stepping in. But now I'll show you this direction, but I'm still doing the same thing. Sitting back. And I step in, and I sit, and I step in. And for this one, we don't alternate. We just stay on the same side. So in other words, if you're doing 12 reps with the weight, 12 on the right side. When you're completed, 12 on the left side. That's how you want to do that. Same thing with the knee up. 12 on one side, 12 on the other. But in the end, you want to feel the burn. And if I did enough of them and totally felt the burn for you right now, I would be too tired to even talk to do the video, because that's how it should be. All right, so then next one. Next one, we're going to be down on the floor on my mat. So I'm going to get my mat out of the drawer, get my mat out, and I'm also going to get out my resistance band for when I'm going to use it. So start with the mat first. So I'm going to next one is more intermediate. And it's with resistance bands. Now let me show you this. These are resistance bands, and you know, they're all different colors. Sometimes you'll buy a pack and it's other different 3 colors, so that's why it's hard to tell you what's what. But for now, this pack, red is the easy band, that green is the medium band, and this is the harder resistance. And you can tell that by the thickness. So you're a beginner. After you start doing those, then shift to the red band. Once you get that and you start building and you feel stronger, go to the green. And lastly, then, some point you want to end up with the blue band. I'll do the middle. I'll put the green band on. So now watch how I'm putting it on. This is how you protect your lower back. You don't want to be sitting up. This is the better. If you can get in this position, you want to lie down on your back because you're protecting your back that way. You don't want to round your back. And watch, I'm slipping them on like this, and they're going to be around my ankles. Now I'm going to turn on my side. That's just a better way to put the band on, because sometimes how you bend could be the wrong way and you can rack your back. So try that if you're able to do it. So here I am lying on the side. Same thing. Now watch what I'm going to do. Up. It's the bands causing like a resistance. See that? You go up as high as you're able to. Oh, trust me, you'll really feel that. These are really good. So you definitely want to eventually advance to using these bands. You can get them anywhere. Dick's, Target, Marshall's, any of those stores. They all have them. Now watch how I take it off. Same thing. Like that. Again, you're trying to protect your back. Another way you could put them on so you don't hurt your back is you could do this. You could find a chair and you could put your foot up like this without bending your back. And then go like that. You could do that, but still the better way is the other way I just showed you. Down on the ground. That's the best way. All right. These resistance bands are great. They really make a big difference on working your hip abductors, and you want to slim those hips and thighs. All right. The last one I'm going to show you are called thigh pulses. Actually, I might show you 2. All right. This one is different. It's still working this. You're lying down on your side again. And watch what I'm going to do. This foot is a little flexed, and I'm moving it forward and I'm bringing it back. Moving it and moving it. Just nice and easy, and bringing it back, keeping it hip level. Do enough of these, you'll really feel it. Nice and easy. Look at that. One more. All right, good job. But you notice I'm directly above my hip, flex foot, and just taking it forward, bringing it back. You'll really feel it there. Okay, that one's a little easier. This next one is a little bit more intermediate to advanced. So this one, same thing. You're going to turn now your foot this time. You're going to turn your foot down. They're called thigh pulses. And it's a little bit more forward. Going, pumping it like a pump. Oh yeah, you'll really feel this. There, it's working right in there. Pulse, pulse. Do enough of those till you get the burn. That's what you want. And so then again, you want to do the same thing on the other side. So resistance band on the other side, thigh pulses, and the other one that I showed you. So anyway, as always, if you have any questions or comments about these exercises, like you feel I didn't explain something enough and you need more information, just please comment below. That's what helps me, and I'll be happy to answer your questions on that so you understand the workout. And before I give you my 2 quotes, I did want to say that I would really appreciate it if you please share, like, or subscribe. And I love making these videos, and I want to keep you informed. I'm your own personal fitness trainer. And my 2 quotes for you are, "Who dares nothing need hope for nothing." And the other one is, "Do not lose hold of your dreams or aspirations, for if you do, you will still exist, but you have ceased to live."